Yeah.
Not on?
Yeah. Now it's showing.
How do you achieve the ultimate shopping experience? Choose a Cub Cadet dealership. Discover a wide range of Cub Cadet motors, parts.
Well, hello. It must have been something in my settings. I had tried going I tried going live twice and it wasn't showing up. Yeah, it was something in my settings. I think I had it as unlisted or something. I was live sitting here for about 5 minutes and I was like, something's not right. So, welcome in everybody. If you came over from the TikTok live, that was a fun one. I'm working on this today. It's only 20 inches by 20 inches. And believe it or not, cutting out all this fabric, picking the fabrics and cutting it out the other night took like over 3 hours. You got to Cleveland already? Holy cow, Nicole, you're fast. This is from Simple Whatnots. I know it's backwards. Simple Whatnots 3 by Kim Deal. And it's a bunch of small quilts. I want to do this one too. But yeah, this is the one I picked first. But my directions have me marking the back of my squares with the diagonal line in pencil. I guess I should have did this last night, but who knew? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Kate. Hi, Michael. Thanks for stopping in again. You know, I realized this decision for me to go live probably frequently today, 3 times. That's all on me. You guys, while I appreciate you sitting in and chatting and everything, never feel obligated. Okay? Just, hey, Donna. But if you're like us and it's a yucky day today, I told Rich he could watch TV since we don't have to, we can't do music on here. So, feel free to play your music really, really loud at your house since we can't have any fun music on here. YouTube, I wish you would get your licenses together and allow music because it's a lot more fun sometimes. Kelly. I know. I was gonna try to get to Joann's one more time this week. I didn't really need anything. But I thought, well, if I even stop and just buy up a crap load of the thread that nobody wanted, you know, just for cheaps, but I didn't, so. All right. The 4 assorted print 4.5 squares. I don't have any 4.5 inch squares of a. Did I forget? Did I not cut those out? Four and a half by 4.5. No, I cut them out. I just don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. There they are. And I am using, these are all like reproduction prints, Civil War reproduction prints. I don't know, that's just kind of my thing over the past couple of years. You know, not the most beautiful, but it's pretty cool whenever they're, that's just the aesthetic that I like lately. You want to remove the chat? Let's see.
Tap on the little square at the bottom of her picture, and it'll enlarge the picture on this.
There you go. What Rich said.
Down in the right-hand corner, there's a little white square. Just tap on it, and it'll enlarge the picture, and it'll get rid of all the.
Bye, Tracy.
It'll get rid of all the talks.
In the little bottom right hand side of your screen, tap the square. It'll get rid of the chat. Have a good day, Tracy.
Yeah, you can click the three dots on the top too. And
I've
turn
asked
off the live.
I've asked before when I've been live on here, do you want to see the project or do you want to see me? Because I think watching the project would be more interesting. All I'm doing is marking, you can't see it. Can you see it? You can vaguely see it. I'm just marking a diagonal line. Both. I know, you want to see both, but I don't know how we can do picture in picture. Let's see. 8 of the cream 2.5 inch squares. Are they gonna have me mark all of these dumb things? Wait, what are these? Which ones are 2.5? Those are 2.5. Scallops. Okay. 8 of the cream 2.5 inch squares and 16 of the 1.5 inch squares. Good Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to mark those. 1.5 inch squares. How does this? They don't this isn't a disappearing 9 patch. This is what they call flying geese. Don't ask me how the geese fly. Flying geese and half square triangles. What's the weather like in Texas today? Hot again? Today's not the 1st, is it? Today's only the 31st. I would know if I'd answered the call. What call? I'm lost. There was a call? What are you guys talking about? When did you do that? I didn't get a notification. I'm sorry. I need my settings fixed. Did it really? I'm the least busy person there is, I think. It's either work, home, or sleep. That's funny. Somebody told me they sent me a message on my messenger, and I went and I looked. Not one, somebody else. There's no message there, so I don't know where she sent it to. I checked my hidden settings too. You're having tornadoes. Hey, Cupcake Boss. Denver didn't answer either. I don't look. Tell me how to fix that. Look when I get to the bottom. Look what it's doing. It's skewing off to the side. See, it's curving. Oh, stop. Was it after my live or was it last night? I feel like I'm having a conversation with Philip. I dare you all to go on a phone convo right now during my live. I'll listen in. I totally did not see that, Michael. I'm sorry. I was making coffee and my phone was... Where was my phone? I don't know where my phone was.
He was making a video.
Listen, they are fucking calling you. I can't believe they fucking called you in the middle. Oh, sorry. And Rich didn't answer the phone.
I did, but I can't answer my phone on my tablet. They have to call me on my...
Do it on your phone. You got a cell phone there.
I know.
Look at that, Rich ignoring you too. He can't.
I didn't ignore him.
He can't answer it on his tablet. He's got to be like the rest of us and use a... Do you have your phone? You guys wonder why I'm a train wreck. Nine, 10. I need 16 more of those. Son of a beeswax. You know what, Tara Lynn?
Hello.
Why are you holding it up to your face?
I know. I can't. You can't. I can't get.
Listen,
I don't have
Tara
phone
Lynn.
on my tablet. That's the only thing.
If you had my actual phone number and you texted me, I would answer you. Hello?
I know. Whenever it rang, it rings. You know, it rings like you were calling, but I couldn't. I tried to answer it. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me do it on the tablet. So. Yeah. Yeah, you get through. Oh, okay. You gotta get through Messenger. Okay. All right.
He has to
Bye.
explain to Rich how you actually use the messenger chat.
Yeah, he said you have to use Messenger chat to do it. I said I don't have it on the tablet to do it.
You don't have messenger on your
I
tablet?
have Messenger on the tablet, but I don't know how to answer on the tablet.
You're hurting my brain today.
That's what I said. That's what I sent on a message. I said you gotta call me on my phone.
He's still confused. I'm sure there's a way you can do it on your tablet.
Probably is. I just haven't. I probably ain't set up for it. That's all.
It's in your settings. Hey, Dawn. You don't answer phone calls. Your friends know to text you first. So the thing is, my Facebook Messenger. So they changed our Wi-Fi router at work. Fucking idiots. They mounted it in this hallway. It used to be 5 feet away from me. Now they have it in the hallway by the copy machine. Like, who the hell's gonna stand out in the hallway to get better Wi-Fi? Idiots. I don't know why they moved it. So I don't get I don't get Facebook Messenger. It's very, very sporadic. It did come in the other day, though, at work. So a lot of times if somebody sends me a message on Facebook Messenger, I don't get it till 4:45 when I pull in the driveway because I don't check it while I'm driving. Aw, nice, Mary. Get those photos off of it. It doesn't matter whether it's an Android or an iPhone, okay? Rich has had both. Matter of fact, he still has both. Michael knows if I'm gonna see them, if to actually get me to see the message, he knows to text me. I don't want to sit here drawing this. This isn't what I signed up for. Select one of the red 4x8 triangles and 2 prepared 4.5. That's what we're gonna do because that's where we're moving on to. I have all my little squares over here. Mary, listen, I'm hard on myself too as far as my hand quilting, but stand back away from it about 3 feet. They're gonna look so much better. So 4.5 by 8.5, and this is a 4.5 inch square. This is gonna make these big flying geese units. Natalie's in the chat.
Natalie's in the chat.
So that just lays on there like that. Then we move to the next one. I love paisley fabric, y'all. I just love paisleys. I promise you, I'm going to sew these. You're not going to just sit here and watch me drawing lines. The geese bend? Oh, yeah. The geese bend. There's a lady I used to watch on YouTube. I don't know if she's still posting or not. She's probably got to be in her 90s at this point. She did a lot of geese bends type quilts. And she did a lot of, I can't think of what the name of it. It's a type of quilt that they make in India as well. And she's an art quilter. I can't think of what her name is. She just was so inspiring to watch her be creative. Like, she did, you know, she was just freeform quilting. It was just amazing. I And it seems to be a cultural thing, the geese bend quilters. I'm sure I'm sure their chatting sessions while they're working on those quilts. I bet you they have some good stories. Hey, Denver. Listen, I like quilting. A lot of people don't see the, you know, why are you going to buy fabric just to cut it up, just to piece it back together again? It's like a puzzle to me. While I enjoy doing larger quilts, the small quilts are sometimes more satisfying because they don't take as long and you still feel like you're accomplishing something. When I'm piecing my pieces together, I typically try to use neutral colors, grays, tans, just because they tend to blend in with all different colors of fabric. So when I did go to Joann's and I was buying random colors of thread, that's what I was leaning towards, tans and grays. And I'll mix tans and grays as I'm piecing because you're not going to see it. Just like I can't see the end of this one. What the hell? Is that it? Hey, John, I'm working on, if I ever get to sewing it here, I am working on making a mini quilt, this one. It finishes at like 20.5 inches by 20.5 inches. I cut out all my pieces the other night and now I'm just sewing them together, but now I'm trying to find the end of this thread. which I don't, that's not, is that the end? No, yes, no, yes. Hi, Lizette, how are you? Who has a left-handed machine? This is not a left-handed machine. It's just backwards. They do not make a left-handed machine as far as I've ever seen in my lifetime. And besides, a sewing isn't right or left hand. I mean, I suppose it could be, but. Hi, Tyler. Welcome in, everyone. Whether you're chatting or just stopping in for a few minutes, welcome in.
I just stopped in for a few minutes.
It's kind of a rainy day.
It's kind of a rainy, shitty day.
Kind of is.
Another waste of a good Saturday. I didn't get shit done.
You want some wine? You want some cheese to go with that wine?
Yeah, I might have some. I think there's some cheese sticks in the fridge.
There isn't. Oh yeah, there is.
See?
I was gonna make some pepperoni buns. Left-handed scissors? Yeah, they do make left-handed scissors. So I am going to, if you could see there's a faint line on my square, I'm going to sew on that line. You know, back in the day, they used to cut the triangles, and this is so much easier. Whoever thought of this? I'm going to make my stitch length smaller when I come to the end. That's a little janky, but you know. Hey, Sunset, hello. I need my wastebasket. Just checking my tension. Hey, Shanice. Nicole's at a baseball game today, Denver. She took a 2-hour bus drive. I'm kind of mad at myself. Dang it. I'm mad I did not see that coming in. Hey, Bridie. How are you today? Nice ride. I didn't see the other emojis, so. So far, so good, Bridie. Nothing too exciting. The weather's kind of blah. It's going to be a high of 55 today. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my ruler here and trim this so this seam allowance down here is 1/4 of an inch. See, there's lines marked on here. This is a very well-loved ruler. And actually, if I would have sewed that right, I could have had another unit for something else. Oh well. I suppose you could press that flat before you cut it off. Nice, Nicole. Hopefully you're dressed nice and warm. I'm gonna put these back here. They'll probably end up falling on the floor and then I'll be PO'd. Turn on the old-fashioned iron. Do a TikTok video, Nicole. Do some photos for your TikTok. You could set it to the music, Take Me Out to the Ball Game. What the heck? What the heck? Watching from Jamaica. Hey, Shanice. Are you going out today, Samantha? I have to live vicariously through all of you because you guys do things. You guys do things. My fun stuff is grocery shopping. Aw, have fun. Yeah, I didn't see if she replied, but what did you buy good at Trader Joe's, Denver? I know Kelly's at home having a blast cleaning.
One of the guys I work with is now getting hired.
Yeah.
Said he went to Trader Joe's and got pot pies. He said they were really good.
Yeah.
But they were expensive, but they were good.
Is he single?
Yeah.
Cheesesteak. Nice. Yeah, we don't do any politics. We only do inappropriate, childish jokes like we're 12-year-olds.
What's wrong with that? I don't want to grow up.
You are... I don't know. You're more grown up than I am.
I'm old enough. I don't want to grow up.
You were always the serious one in the relationship. I'm sorry you have that problem, Mike. Wacky mammal. Usually the people that brag about it aren't kidding. Michael, what's in store? Michael from Texas, what's in store for you today? It's always the people that talk about it. Yes, I have a lot of experience. How do you think I became a trillionaire? I might be cheap, but I'm not easy.
That's for sure.
Do you? I still have my lemonades in the fridge, but yeah. They're so good though. Have you ever had those, Michael? Michael from Texas. Trader Joe's wore you out then for... We're an exciting bunch as we get older.
Just had a glass of Mountain Dew.
Hard Mountain Dew doesn't have caffeine. How is it Mountain Dew then? Yeah, that might help your headache, Rich. Yeah, they shouldn't package it as that if it's not going to have any caffeine. Pepsi products, 2-liter Pepsi products are $1.50 at Dollar General through today. I should go back and get a couple more. I bought a couple bottles last night because we had pizza from the gas station across the street. I know, gas station pizza. It was really good pizza. They have really good pizza. Oh, and I got these. I was telling you all about these. Like there's a pin in it. These Red Hots. Yeah, I had to stop and get some from the dollar store. The gas station pizza is so good. Yes, they actually yeah, it's really good. It's more expensive than like some of the local chains and other pizza shops here in the area, but yeah, they're known for their pizza. You can buy it by the slice or you can buy it by the pie. Typically we buy it by the slice, but since I didn't want to cook yesterday and I thought that would be it's like New York style pizza. Very foldable. Dollar Tree's kind of interesting because now, you know, they're more than $1. They have $3 and I was thinking about going there to look for some flower pots. I need some bigger flower pots for my cherry tomatoes. But yeah, the 2-liter bottles of Pepsi at Dollar General are $1.50 right now. Oh, have a good time, Caribbean Goddess. I keep meaning to put, I gotta get that. I keep meaning to put that little essential oil bottle in my car, and I keep forgetting to grab it. But every time I sit down, I see the little plugger, and it makes me think of it. I gotta put that in my car. My car be smelling damp lately. I love those Red Hots.
How many chairs do you have?
I'm working on this.
Yeah, lots of chairs.
Why? Do you want to buy some? $1.97.
You got a love seat you can have.
Yeah, I have a double recliner love seat that I've been trying to give away for free that nobody wants. They either don't have a vehicle to come get it, or I don't know. I'm about ready to put it on the back porch and start ripping it apart. It's a shame. A lot of people starting out don't want used furniture. If I would have been first married and somebody was offering to give away a free couch, I would have been like, yep, I'll be there in a half hour.
I'm gonna put it in the yard. I'm gonna put it in the yard and light it on the fire.
That's not gonna start a forest fire with much rain in that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
This is what it looks like. This one came out really good across the top. This one did too.
It just get wet, Michael. That's all it does is rain here anymore.
We should just put it on our front porch. Pretend.
It'll definitely get wet out there.
Put it in the front porch.
Wrap it in plastic.
And
Yeah.
ship.
First time I'd sit on it, the plastic would break.
Why do I want to? Oh, plastic on the out, just so you can use it outside. I can't. I used all the plastic for other things. Other big things. You know, pig farm things. I should have never opened those Red Hots back up. I'm gonna finish that whole half a bag. I don't have a way to get it to Goodwill. If I had a couple of pool boys, good-looking pool boys, to come take it to Goodwill, you know, I would do that. Have I ever had them with peanuts? I have not. Oh, Mary, they're so good. They make my tongue tingle. In case you wanted to know that. Okay. Repeat step 2 using four assorted print 2.5 by 4.5. Okay. Oh, I'm only supposed to pick 4 of these? Let's pick that one, and that one, and that one. 4. And that one. Let's do those 4. The VA will not come and pick it up. I've tried. I live without, I live in a zip code, even though I'm right over a county line that is within their, literally, we're 500 feet over the county line that is within their pickup distance. They will not come and get it. I investigated all of that when I was trying to give away a bed. Of course, the only thing that got rid of the bed was putting it out for a company to come pick it up, who came to pick it up and couldn't fit it in their vehicle, because I don't know why they didn't know they were coming to pick up a bed. But the only thing that got rid of the bed was somebody stopping and stealing it, so. I did not try Habitat for Humanity. I did not try. Oh, Rich, maybe Wendy would know. Maybe we can get in contact with Wendy since she works at the Habitat store. Maybe she'd be able to tell us if they'd come pick it up. What do you think?
Try that.
That would be on you because she's your cousin.
Yeah, but I gotta get a hold of her number.
Come to Naples and eat margarita pizza? What is margarita pizza? Is margarita pizza the pizza with tomatoes and fresh basil and fresh mozzarella? Is that what margarita pizza is?
Margaritaville.
Ciao, Italia. So Pittsburgh is in Allegheny County, right? A big metropolis. I do not live in Allegheny County. When you start to get to the more rural counties, yeah, that's when things change up. So my mom lives in a different county, and she lives further out than I do. Yes, they would come to her house, but they won't come to my house. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it's dumb. Don't get stuck in there. That's what she said. I have never heard of that, Michael. I've never heard of that. So when we were getting rid of the bed, it was actually a place. So where we live, it sounds like we live in one county with our mailing address, but our physical address is in a different county. So the place I contacted to come pick up the bed was actually in a county that we didn't live in. But yet they were willing to come pick it up. just have, and I don't want to put it out on Facebook Marketplace because
Well, they never came and picked it up either.
I never put it on Facebook Marketplace.
No, I mean, well, they were supposed to come pick up the boat, but they never did.
I'll have to look into it, Michael. Should have asked the Amish people if they wanted it. It's not in bad condition. The one side is a little worn, but the reason that I'm looking to get rid of it is it's hard for me to. It's a push button for the recliner, and you have to kick it closed with your legs, and it's just too hard for me to do anymore. Other than that, it's a good piece of furniture. But Nick said my thing was I listed it for free. He says you either Philip said that or Nick said that. You listed it as free. It says it has no value. I'm like, it has value. I just don't want anything for it. They said, well, if you listed it for $50, then somebody would try to get it for free. I'm like, you're probably right. See, we're doing the same thing, but on a smaller scale. Birds are chirping. Maybe that means that the rain is over for the day. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Courtney. I heard a car door. Clouds and wind. Yeah, it was raining pretty good. Did you check that rug in the back to see if it was wet again?
No, I didn't.
You never went out to look at that caulking to see if it needed caulked or anything? You have CRS disease? Same disease I have? Can't remember shit.
I don't remember.
Maybe somebody's for the free couch, right? It's been on our free site, our town's free site for about 3 weeks now. Maybe I should just put it on one of the for sale sites and list it as free. I'm just a little bit leery about having people come to the house. You give up writing. Hello from Turkey. Wouldn't you know what life's gonna feel like? Nothing else will feel right. Hi, Kimberly. I don't know why I didn't think to do this before. See, do you hear it? You hear the car out there?
Yes, Jen, I hear the car out there. What do you want me to do?
I want you to jump up and go see who it is.
I'm not gonna do that because it's the neighbor.
Assassinate them.
You got one of those things you hang on your wall to put your quilt together. It was on sale. A quilt, what do they call that? I think they just call it a design wall. You know what I used to use, Mary? And not that you don't have enough of this hanging around. A piece of white flannel. Or a couple of pieces of white flannel. Or white felt. 72-inch wide felt or whatever. If you have a blank wall, you could just tack up a piece of flannel. And that becomes an instant quilt wall. I used to have one of those whenever Nick's room was my craft room. I loved that thing. You could put the pieces up and leave them hang around for days. Yeah. Good times. I don't have a wall in my... Could you see me having a quilt wall in my living room? I don't have an open wall. You never asked me, Mary. I would have told you. But hey, that's okay. Did you go to, did you find, I don't know why I'm yelling. I think if I yell, you can hear me better. Did you find a quilt shop last week? Thanks for all the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. Bye, Donna. Have a good day. Did your husband buy any woodworking things? You said you were going to find a quilt shop. Okay, repeat step 2 using the 8 assorted prints and 1.5 inch squares. There's my big ones. These are big. These are called flying geese. Because when you put them in a row like this, see, you put them in a row. You know how geese fly in a pattern in the sky? That's called flying geese. The geese part is the triangle. Oh, I could do a mini quilt back there. I should. Good thinking, Kimber. Okay. Your neighbor is having a jump house. We had when Nick was little, Rich's mom bought Nick a ball pit. That sucker took up our whole entire living room. Needless to say, we didn't We probably had only had it up a couple of months. Okay, I need how many of these? You're going to Berlin in October? Where are you staying? Or is it just a day trip? Rich, we should go meet Mary and her husband in Berlin, Ohio in October. It would be beautiful weather. It wouldn't be too hot. Hello from Buffalo. Nicole can't get enough of us. She's at a baseball game and she's still checking her YouTube. You want to stay over somewhere? I was looking at places actually in fall. Oh, yeah, the balls are a pain in the dupa. I was looking at places, Mary, for like September. But they must have fall festivals or something out there because the prices were crazy. 2 using 8 small rectangles and 16. I hate these stupid political text messages that I keep getting. How can I block them? They're really starting to piss me off. Oh, it would be beautiful weather. I mean, it would be perfect weather. Let's do that one. Let's do this pink one. What do I need? 8 of these. Let's do the purple one. Let's do this poison green one. Let's do that one. Let's do this one. Oh, no, I don't, I know because I think, I don't know if it's to see if my number's active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or what. So I just been deleting them, but it's still irritating. Ooh, let's do that green one. That's a good one. Oh, let's do a yellow one. Let's do another yellow one. Oh, wait. Do I have any cheddar ones? Cheddar? No. Let's do those ones. Ice cream. That's funny. Oh. Yeah. I don't know where they're coming from, and it's irritating to me. It's like, I'm done. I don't want to talk about any of this bullshit till next year, or till another 4 years, you know? Yes. And now they're coming out with one. Now they're sending one saying you have a speeding ticket. Which I had to think about it for a minute. And I'm like, did I get a speeding ticket that I don't know about? That I don't remember?
According to the speeding ticket one, I have warrants in 37 states.
Yeah, me too.
Like, are they really, they're that stupid that they think people are going to fall for that?
Yep.
Dude, I haven't left Pennsylvania for 8 years.
That's part about it. You know how many of them How many people probably already did fall for that?
I haven't left Pennsylvania in 8 years. Why? How would I have a warrant in another state? Oh, that's not true. I left Pennsylvania last year to go to Ohio.
Yeah, my brother has one in Michigan.
Your parents would? Oh, man. Shenanigans. I was going to message Priscilla before I got on live. When are they coming back to Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
They may not want us out there the second week. They were only staying at their one Airbnb until Thursday, so I haven't seen, they must have moved on, but I haven't seen where they moved to. Ooh! Are you gonna go pick some up, Michael? Is she gonna share with you? Road trip. Road trip for enchiladas. Nicole, do a TikTok at the baseball park with the ball field in the background and be singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." However that song is. Hello. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if we never get back. No, that's not right. I don't know how to sing this song. You want a shout out? Why? Do you do tricks? My son's looking for somebody. He told me to bust out the credit card. Although Tammy already offered to take care of him. Care of it. Man, I've never seen a breakfast coffee chat go so sideways so quickly. Do I think a horse is stronger than a dolphin? Why? Are you the horse or are you the dolphin?
Is a horse stronger than a dolphin?
Are you a horse or are you a dolphin?
Depends on what kind of horse it is.
Are you asking for a friend?
Now, there's more variables than that.
She joined my live earlier. This live? Hey, Paul. Oh, hey, have you guys seen the blue shirt ballroom dancing? Do 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 do. I can't sing it. You know where they're do 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 do. I can't do that dance. It's really funny. I should post it just to show how inept I am at doing the dance. I can't do it. My hips don't do that, and my legs don't move fast enough. I was practicing it earlier when Michael was trying to video chat. That's what I was doing. You're picturing a horse in close quarters combat with a dolphin. Wow, you have a vivid imagination. The comments do roll slow. Samantha, I thought you left. I was in the kitchen trying to figure out that dance. I actually recorded it. It's hysterical. It will probably never see the light of day. It was so lame. It looked like a short, fluffy, uncoordinated lady trying to dance in the kitchen. Well, Cupcake or Caribbean Goddess, my video would only be posted for shits and giggles. Nothing more, because there is nothing fascinating to watch about it at all. My video would be posted as... Yeah, not everybody can do this dance. Just because my brain says I can do it doesn't mean my body is going to let me do it. That's something that would be what my video would be entitled. Priscilla was on coffee TikTok earlier. I did not see it. Dang. Did she say hello and I missed it? I feel bad now. Way to go. Make me feel bad. I feel like the worst person ever now. Aw. I missed it. Did I say hello back? I didn't say hello back because I would have saw that. No, I didn't say hello. I didn't give an automatic hello back. Aw. I don't know if her sister is still with them up there or not. Hey, Nani. This, it's a wool ironing mat. It's about a 1/2 inch thick. This one is like 12 by 15, something like that. Somebody said you could get these at Tractor Supply as like a saddle pad or something. I haven't been able to find them there, but I got this off of Amazon. The comments on TikTok seem to delay the video. Is that what you're saying? Is it the comments that are making the... Oh yeah, not super expensive. Probably, this one was probably less than $20. They come in all different sizes. know why it's got this black line on it though. And I don't know how many times have I sat here and I've been sewing stuff and I never once thought to put it up on the table like this. Because it's warm underneath, but it's not hot. And I never put water in my iron. Well, this one doesn't hold water, but my other irons that hold water, I never put water in them anymore because you know how sometimes they get clogged and they sputter black and brown or yucky stuff. I have this Best Press. This I have actually, it's a peach flavor, peach scent. I bought a 1 gallon bottle like 6 years ago from the Zon. And you're supposed to put it in full strength, but I usually do half of the Best Press and half of the water. And that's what I use to iron. And you can make your own using vodka and stuff. It probably is, Michael. Why you gotta be mean like that? Making me feel bad now. Michael says, "Girl, you ain't all that in a bag of chips." What is I don't know what Everclear is. I've never heard of that, Nani. Let's see if I can do this without pinning. John, I think I would remember if you were my grandson. I don't remember producing a child that produced a John. But welcome in, John. Do you see where Loretta Swit passed away? Dang. Hot Lips Houlihan passed away.
Hot Lips Houlihan.
A band and vodka. I see them 10 minutes later. Right? Seriously? Hey, Anthony, I'm having a catch up with my friends, and I'm working on this mini quilt. Everclear is straight grain alcohol. Oh, Shawnee boy. As long as, I would think as long as it doesn't have any sugar in it, right? Because that would be not good. Because isn't vodka one of those beverages that you can drink if you're on a keto diet because it doesn't have any sugar? You'd have to go to the Google and Google how to make homemade Best Press. So I've been able to find a gallon of this. A gallon of this nowadays. The cheapest I found it was $35. When you would buy a bottle of this at Joann's, it would be like $10.99 for this bottle, and then I would always buy it with a coupon. I've been able to find, the cheapest I find lately is like $35 for a gallon of the best press. So depending on how much you sew or quilt, and plus I said I dilute mine, that would depend on how fast you would go through it. Well, mine's on the floor now, so. It's 12:40. It's 12:46 your time. It's 1:46 my time. Hey, Jana. Thank you, Shawnee Boy, for letting me know that you're also Anthony. What are you up today, Shawnee? Shawn, what are you up to today? What's happening in your part of the county? Are you working today? You working tomorrow?
Nope.
You're heading into work for a 16-hour shift? Well, dang, I guess coffee's out of the question. I was thinking we should meet up and chat one of these times. Am I American?
No.
You're American, ma'am. Thank you for letting me know.
I think you're American.
I did not know that until you pointed it out to me.
You have to remind yourself.
I forgot to check my tag up my. I forgot to check my tag on my ass. Isn't that where they stick it whenever you're born in the United States?
You supposed to check your toe tag or?
No, my tag on my ass. You know, whenever you're born in the United States, they put that tag on your ass to show where you're made in.
Listen, when I was born, I don't remember no tag being on my ass.
Yeah, it's a tag that says "Made in the USA."
Oh, the stamp.
Tag my ass and make me pay taxes.
Right?
The stamp. Stamp that says I own you.
But being born here doesn't guarantee that you're a citizen.
Yeah.
But we're not talking politics. Sorry, I got off subject.
You're SOL.
Kelly's Restaurant. Is that just that's just a breakfast joint, right? They're only open for breakfast, Sean? Anthony? I don't know what to call you. I'm confused now.
You call me, lad.
I'm so confused. I don't know what to call you now.
Just don't call me late for dinner.
You're Sean. Okay. You're in the Philippines? Nice. You don't have a tag on your butt when you're born. It says made in the Philippines, right?
No, I wasn't born over there.
I mean this with all the love.
Are they open on the weekend? Are they open on Sunday, Sean? You mean this with love?
I
You're
mean
gonna,
this with love, and I only say it because I'm in this industry. But does that Made with Philippines tag come with wash instructions?
none of them do. Nobody pays attention to the washing instructions anyhow.
It was a joke. Like a little ha ha ha.
You cut your tag off, it was too itchy? Oh, is that why my ass is itchy sometimes? I never correlated the two things.
Is that why you just got an itchy bitchy?
Yeah, because, Sean, unfortunately, I'm not off during the week. The next day I'm off during the week would be 4th of July, which is a Friday, I believe.
Yeah, because my birthday's on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the day your dad has a doctor's appointment. These are coming out wonky. This is pissing me off.
Wonky wonky.
7 to 2. All right. Well, enjoy your 16-hour shift. I don't know how you do 16 hours. Why did he fucking walk the whole way down the hallway to use our bathroom whenever his is right there?
Why don't you ask him a question when he comes out and goes outside and smokes a cigarette?
You have every other weekend off. Gotcha. So you working next Saturday? You're working next Saturday.
No, I'm not.
Not you. Stop it.
But it's fun.
En los Estados Unidos. And heck, I don't know what that says.
Estados Unidos? United States.
I know, but I don't know what the first word is.
What was it?
Hecho.
Are you American? Do you
No.
live in the United States? Something along
I woke up confused. The reason I'm asking, Sean, listen. Pay attention. What are you doing next Saturday?
I don't know if I like this whole like we yell at the people on the other side of the phone.
I'm not yelling at them.
You're being very loud.
Sorry, I'm being very loud.
Listen,
You
Linda.
have your inside voice.
Marina. Hello.
If I was you guys on the other side of the phone, I would.
I'm not a grandma. You have no plans? Well, why were you telling me you're free on Sunday? I'm free on Saturday. Big Elmosky says, hey. Your name is Alina.
You have nail polish.
Oh, is that what fell? That's what I was looking for. I knew something fell and hit the ground. Well, I'm not going to promise anything right now, Sean, but as of right now, I don't have anything going on because Rich and Philip are going fishing. Well, hello, Madison. Me too, Caribbean goddess. Me too. Am I single? I am single and ready to mingle. Except you have to make sure you pass all the STD testing. You have to have 2 full-time jobs. You have to have at least $1 million in your savings account. I need to see proof that all of your bills are paid and on time. And I need to see what kind of car you drive.
You better give me about $1 trillion.
I'm in Pennsylvania. They're asking about me, not you.
I don't care.
I'm single and ready to mingle.
If they want you, they better give $1 million to me.
Caribbean goddess says she qualifies.
Show me the million.
Thank you for saying hello,
show me the
Alina.
trillion and that you can have her.
Yeah, because you have to be able to mingle with us trillionaires. I am going back to see if these still measure what they're supposed to measure. Do I think Joann's will open up again? I'm from Pennsylvania. Mary, I'm going to say that's highly unlikely unless they do just an online store. Kimberly's ready to trade teams. Kimberly's ready to bat for the other team.
What?
Bye, Sean. Have a good day. That is a lot of people's qualifications nowadays. How do you figure? Want you to know what my love's gonna feel like.
Kimberly's gonna switch teams.
Yeah.
What's she going with?
She said for the qualifications that I listed, she would switch sides. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Somehow these are not looking. I mean, they are, but they just don't look right. They look wonky.
Wonky wonk. Donk donk.
I mean, seriously, looking at it, this side.
Beach to beach. Shit to shit.
I'll have to find my other ruler. These just aren't looking right.
Oh.
See, now the comments are delayed again. YouTube's probably going, excuse me, group, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
This? I mean, I suppose if you did paper crafting, you could use it for that, but yes, it's primarily for fabric. Yes, Trisha. Oh, hell's bells.
Our Lord.
Want you know why. Mystical, magical.
Oh.
I'm ready for a nap myself.
I should go outside and get something done.
Oh, I got you.
Even though I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm with who said Samantha said the comments were delayed. What did you say you're gonna do?
I said I should go outside and get something done.
I think you should go outside and make sure your motor's gonna work.
Yeah, but I don't worry about that.
And what's gonna be the excuse tomorrow? Just like me, my excuse for not putting the clothes away.
You forget to do that again.
No, they're on the bed. Just so they can piss you off.
I see.
I have to put them in the dryer to get them all unwrinkled because
Why?
because
Why?
you take them out and you put them in a bushel and then
Why?
I just told you why. Will you stop mimicking me? I told you why.
Why?
This is definitely, the comments definitely do not fly by on here like they do on TikTok.
I'm not mimicking you.
You are mimicking me. You're making fun of me. What, did everybody wake up today and go, let's make fun of Jen?
No way, girl.
You called me girl.
I never do it. I'm a good husband.
Join your live stream.
I do what I'm told to do.
Definitely, Mary. Definitely. Sometimes you just need a day to sit on your ass and not do anything.
I did it.
Join an assorted print and a cream triangle along the diagonal. I don't have any triangles. Where was I supposed to have triangles? Oh, cut each square in half to yield 2 triangles. I don't want to do those kind of triangles. I don't like doing triangles. They stretch.
Isn't the triangle the strongest geometric shape?
Mary, listen, I hear ya. What's that whistle for, Rich?
Great.
What are you trying to insinuate?
I am doing nothing of the sort.
Bacon, sausage, and scrambled eggs? Nice. Okay, these are, I guess they're supposed to be cut in half. They're supposed to be triangles. I don't want to do triangles.
Did not do it.
I don't want to do triangles.
Yes, it's not your fault unless it's a good thing.
Ah, Jennifer, I need you to come and do my groceries.
Tomorrow will be my fault.
I'm not going to, there's not a whole lot I got to buy.
So yeah, I gotta get in the full stuff to be able to do that.
I got a watermelon that's been riding around in my car for a week. I wonder if it's still good. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger fries. Hello. All right, apparently these have to be cut in half. What a bunch of bullshit. How many do I need? 8? I just read it. You think I would retain this information? Eight squares equals 16 triangles. What do you gotta do? Poop?
Nope.
That is not appropriate.
I gotta do laundry. I don't wanna do this anymore.
You don't wanna watch anymore?
No, I ain't watching.
Oh.
I'm listening.
Finding something for a pride party should be easy. It doesn't have to be anything outrageous. It is 2:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, what are we? Oh, look, we've been on for an hour. Have I bored y'all yet? Nope, it's the middle of the afternoon here. Lamb equals a shepherd's pie. Beef equals a cottage pie. I didn't know that. Hey, Tori. I just feel like time flies so much anymore. I can remember it was Christmas vacation. I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and now here it's gonna be June tomorrow. This is what I'm making. Right now, I'm working on cutting the squares for these half square triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, if I only need 8 half square triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, if I only need 8, why am I cutting out 16? Make 8 units. This is dumb. I'm going to have a lot of leftover fabric. A lot of leftover triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. All right, those go in the pile to do something else with, I guess. Wow, that's a heck of a sentence there. Also, is my fabric pre-washed? No. Well, actually, some of it might be, but if I ever go to wash this, I'll be washing it in cool water by hand. So, nice. Oh, you know, it's in the fridge, Rich. The other half of that Italian sandwich. Lunch meat sandwich, Kimberly, with mayo, pickle, and cheese. Yum. All right. 1/4 inch seam allowance. I don't like sewing triangles like this because the bias edge gets stretched out. That's funny. Chicken breast lunch meat. Yum. Well, enjoy your sandwich, Kimberly. Nasty? That was a funny joke. It really was. I love how seamlessly you did that. Well, hello, Lisa. Hello, Ben. Just sitting here chatting, sewing. That one came out all wonky and it's gonna irritate the hell out of me. Look. See? That's why I don't like sewing triangles together. I like doing the squares and cutting them in half. Which, if this keeps doing this, that's probably what I'm gonna go back to. That one irritates me. What am I making? I'm making this. It's like 20 and a half inches by 20 and a half inches. It's from this book, So What Nots 3 by Kim Deal. All right, I'm gonna put these ones to the side and see. I'm gonna iron these and see maybe if we can get one of these units put together. See if we can get one of these units put together and then we can end the live and get on with our day. Thanks, Lisa. Something hurting on my finger. Why does it hurt? Got some glitter nails going on today. Can you see them? Glitter. I trimmed them back because they were getting too long. If they get too long, they interfere with my typing. It sounds like Rich is ready for
Holy
it.
cow, Kimberly, that's gonna. Hopefully you ain't getting the mess.
Why, Rich? What have you heard about the mesh?
They say it ain't good.
Who's they?
Somebody I know that has it done.
So one person says it's not any good?
They say it didn't hold. I don't know, Michael might know more about that than me.
You quilt too? Nice.
Yeah, I don't.
I like doing these smaller quilts. Gives me a feeling of accomplishment. Although I do have big quilts here I need to get working on too. Uh-oh. Let's see. I'm missing comments. Samantha said her dad had the mesh a few years ago. Michael says mesh can be problematic.
That's what I heard. Somebody on that blog said,
Listen, I heard vasectomies can fail too, okay? Just saying.
is that what happened?
Can't put on press-ons. Me? I don't. Yeah, press-ons never worked for me.
Yeah, I'd have them question it.
All right, let's see. Sorry, I'm chewing that. All right, so one of these is gonna go. One of these is gonna go this way. And then, where'd the big ones go? Oh, wait a minute. What do I have to do? Cut this in half?
Fresh cherries.
Oh, wait a minute. I need these. Okay. Who's got cherry? Oh, you know, somebody does. Giant Eagle has cherries on sale.
I forgot some fresh cherries.
Our Giant Eagle has cherries on sale. I'm glad you said that. Couple more days. Cherries usually aren't in season here until July. It is strawberry season here now. June is our strawberry season. All right, so these have to be cut. These have to be 2.5 inch square. Isn't this exciting, children?
Yes, Mommy.
Jesus. Mystical, magical.
There's a rodent loose.
Where's there a rodent?
There's a rodent loose. I heard the shaking of the collar.
I need a ruler where I can see what the hell I'm doing. 2.5 inches these have to be.
It's just a gloomy day.
This is a very gloomy day.
Need some sunshine.
I almost suggested going out to dinner if the kids would have been here, but they're not here, so. Is that the furnace that just kicked on?
Yep.
Guess I better close the back door. Listen, I'm trying to get to the point where I can sew one of these units together. So you guys don't have to sit here and be bored all day. Me and Rich for a dinner date? Nah, I'm gonna do the Mexican goulash, remember? What am I measuring? I'm working on quilt pieces. This doesn't, how is that gonna work? I have never done anything like this before, joining it like this. This doesn't seem even feasible to me.
No, she's making a quilt one.
Lazy day today.
She's making the patches to make a quilt.
You want to watch goulash? Have I committed to that 100% yet? What time is it? Jiminy Cricket, I will have been on live all day.
It's cute, Joey.
This doesn't look right.
Yes, like with Debbie, we are in the U.S.
There is something on my iron right here. What the hell is it? It's like sticky. What the hell is it? I wonder if I didn't get a janky pad. This is pissing me off. There shouldn't be anything on this iron. I'm not using... I might end up having to make a cover for that. I am from the US. It's not iron burn, it's sticky. See, it's black. It's sticky. I'm having a feeling it's coming from that wool ironing mat. There's something in it that's causing it to come out and be sticky on the iron. I'm gonna have to make a cover for that thing. It shouldn't be doing that. It's not my first rodeo. It definitely should not be doing that. This does not look right. You can blast the atomic bomb. That's only if I fart. Oh! Yeah, that's gonna have to be cleaned. That iron's gonna have to be cleaned. I guess I'll have to make a cover for that. Mary, do you have that problem? Are you still here?
Kimberly, I haven't heard nothing yet.
From Stacy?
Yeah,
She messaged me.
what she said.
She messaged me the other night about when she was about the blood and stuff. She messaged me recently telling me about the other night. You hear? You don't have that problem. I don't know what the hell it's. I don't know why it's doing that. Thank you, Mr. Hook. I appreciate that. We could use all the prayers we can around here. I'll have to look at it again, but I believe she had surgery. Because I messaged her on, if I message her on Messenger, I can get through easier. I'll update you guys. I'll post it in the Discord, what she told me. But I do believe it wasn't a huge sentence, because I'm sure she didn't have a lot of strength to sit there and focus on, you know, typing a whole big thing, but she's not giving up. She's fighting like hell. Well, Mr. Hook, if you would like to keep spreading your spirituality, maybe you can send some prayers for our friend Stacy, who's going through it right now. So that's what that's gonna look like. All my pieces fell on the ground. Okay. So that's gonna go like that. This one's gonna go here. Another one of these is gonna go here. And then two of those are gonna go there. So I need to trim this down to 2.5 inches. How much longer do you think it's going to take me to get this actual block together? Thanks, Jody. I don't know what the hell you are talking about. Perfect Strangers. That was a good TV show. goes there. That goes there. Okay, first we gotta sew these two together. So let's sew these two together. A scant 1/4 inch seam. Oh, I don't like how that finished. I gotta show you eventually. I should do a video of it. I gotta show you my new toy. Very powerful. Made just for older women like me. No, I'm kidding. It's not. You plug it in and it just goes to town like crazy from what I hear. Kimberly Davidson wanted to snuggle up with your ample and sweet chesticles. Kimberly, you don't make enough money. You can't afford me. Besides, I only have eyes for one Kimberly. And besides, it's not my chesticles that are ample, it's my belly.
It's not that kind of toy, Kimberly.
I've had it for almost a month and I've never used it. Brand new in the package. Oh wait, it was a store model.
Just walking through the door brings back memories, Michael.
What does that mean? Walking through the door brings back memories. Oh, just walking through the door at Walmart.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me, stranger greeter. Where is the toy section? Oh, kids' toys? Back on aisle 15. No, excuse me, adult toys, please.
What are they gonna do? Knock on your door and search your house?
My friend Kimberly said you sell the best ones. Poor Kimberly, she's never gonna live that down. Join the club, Kimberly. I'm never gonna live down 8 times 8 either. Anybody seen Violet lately? They're with the rubbers. Those are all locked up these days, in case you wanted to know that. I don't know how you would know that. Seriously, why would they be locking those things up? The balloons. Why would they be locking the balloons up? You would think they'd want those open and out so we could keep the population from needlessly growing. I don't know what size is this unit supposed to be? 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. You are wrong, Philip.
It's not a Whopper, son.
To be fair, she didn't specify what age she was talking about.
Yeah.
Trim your edges. You got to trim your unit's edges every once in a while. 4.5. I'm going to say it again. I need a better roller where I can see the damn numbers. 4.5. I'll have to look when I go to look for my toys later. Well, that doesn't measure 4.5. That's some bullshit. That unit is short. Imagine that. Okay. Those two units go together like that. Yeah, this unit is a little short on this side. Oh well. We'll finagle it. We'll finagle it and tug it and get it into the right spot. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm taking a pin and I'm kind of holding down on these seam allowances. Hey, Laura. There's always a short side. It seems like it. See, how we doing? Pretty good. It's a little short on here, but we'll figure it out. We'll just kind of hide it.
Little J, pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah. She's doing pretty good.
Good. Okay.
He's waiting in line at the grocery store.
The final measurement that we're aiming for is 8.5 by 8.5.
You pick up our groceries while you're there?
We don't really need much. Did I lose a... No. I have one. That one's gonna go there. See, some of these are on the stretchy grain. That's the technical term. Laura's not in the Piggly Wiggly. She's in Canada. They have something more refined up there, I'm sure. I'm not sewing this side, but I am going to pin it on my little strings here. Okay. This is the edge I'm sewing. I just dropped something. I gotta dig my garbage can out so I can get it closer to the... I'm trying to match up my edges here. There's a little bit of play in this. There's a little bit of play in this pieced fabric. See how it's a little bit. We'll just give it a little tug.
You're 11 years old. You should be on here.
Congratulations. Would you like a lollipop?
No.
My lives are listed as not for kids, so I'm not responsible for any bad words you hear on here. I mean, I like the idea of Cancun versus Bermuda Triangle, but Cancun sounds too nice, and Bermuda Triangle is too many words. Just say it. What's that?
And the slang that they use anymore, you never know what they're saying.
I learned what the Sigma. I learned what that means from Instagram the other day. I know what a mythical reel pull is. And I told the person that I was really sorry that if me dropping my blue jeans on my back porch was the best video they could find to have a mythical reel pull to, that I was very sorry. That they need to broaden their horizons. That there are much better videos out there to have a mythical reel pull to. Snake Island is too. Snake Island. Bermuda. Snake Island. Snake Island. Okay, maybe it's the syllables, Michael. Snake Island is 3 syllables. Bermuda Triangle is Bermuda Triangle. 6 syllables. See, it's the syllables. That's what I was getting at.
Syllables. It's the syllables?
It's the syllables. It's like when you give your dog, or it's like when you give your pet a name. Like Franklin, Odin, Charlie, Brady, Denver, not Hairspot, or here Jehoshaphat, Jumping Jehoshaphat, or here President Taft, or whatever the heck these names are they come up with.
Shithead.
A mythical reel pull? Yes. But it's Pull. All right, so my edges did not meet up exactly down here, but we'll finagle it whenever we piece it together again. Let's give it a press, and we'll have 1 unit made.
You better clean your thing before you press it.
I have been pressing it like this. I know. I just watched so I didn't turn the heat up too much. And you don't want it when you're ironing, like you want to press. Like I'm moving this iron back and forth, but I'm actually lifting up on it a little bit. You don't want to because you're going to really have things go haywire that way. So when they say press, you're lifting up the iron, letting it rest, lifting up the iron, letting it rest. You're not digging into the fabric and getting it all out of shape. Does that make sense? That is key for quilting. You don't want to iron the fabric. You want to press the fabric. June, Grace, except for, thanks for Mittens, Chester. I like Chester. There's one unit. How close to 8.5 did we come?
None of our animals had 2-word names.
Not 2-word names.
I'm just saying, none of them had 2-word names. Peanuts.
That's syllables, yeah. Yeah. We're a little wonky, but when we sew that to the other one, it'll be okay.
Lucky.
Chester, PA?
Who?
That's where QVC is. You want to send people to QVC land? So I need 3 more of these. Not bad, huh? My point's cut off a little bit here. It's not as sharp as a point as it could have been. Not bad. Chester is one of the most dangerous cities in PA. Why don't we just send them to Texas? I heard that's not a fun place to live.
Got a specific address.
How rude. Well, what the fuck are you looking up places in PA for? Hey, Carter. Larry Carter. So this is the unit. This is the quilt. Okay, so this unit would be like this unit. I don't know how to do this, so you can. You dig? What? Chester, PA or Texas?
I was just going to say that.
Should we send them to Kimberly City?
No, she sends them everywhere else.
Yeah. 1 down, 3 more to go. And then to work on the borders here. But right now I'm going to end. I'm going to end the live. I'm going to clean up what I can clean up here. I'm going to dig out my trash can. It's underneath the quilt top there.
Why don't we just send them to Jamaica?
Jamaica?
Yeah, because they Jamaica some nuts.
Well, Jamaica's nice as long as you stay on the resort. I have heard that about. But I've heard the same thing about Cancun also. So maybe we'll just leave it Cancun.
Just can't drink the water.
Huh?
Is that what they say?
What? Is that what they say? Yeah, that's what they say. Who's they? People on the internet. But there is a lot of documentation to support those facts. Whatever your name is over in that room, Philip. Probe. Has anybody else heard that about Jamaica? Unfortunately. Listen, there's certain parts of Pittsburgh you don't want to be caught in either.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But there is a certain place in Pittsburgh that you didn't want to be caught in, but it's not as bad as it used to be either. So there's a place in Pittsburgh where it used to be safe to go to that has gotten bad over the last few years. I would rather, listen, if you're from Pittsburgh, I'd rather go to the Hill District or East Liberty than go to the South Side. But I guess you go to the south side during the day. I don't know. Nani, are you watching? South side had a bad rap over the last few years, especially at night, late at night.
That's because of all the trouble they caused down there.
A lot of pew pew things going on down there.
There's pew things going all over Pittsburgh.
Well, yeah, there's pew pew things getting closer and closer to home up this way too, as people move from the city closer our way. That's the plan, Jessica. However, if I don't get off of here soon, that ain't gonna happen. But that's the plan because I have to make dinner, and I'm gonna actually look in my fridge and see, do I need to go to the store right now, or can I get by with what I have in the fridge to make dinner tonight? I need ground beef. I need elbow macaroni or noodles.
Nelly don't want them up there.
Which I have ground beef because I bought it last week on sale. I think I have elbow macaroni. I have green chilies. Cheese might be an iffy thing. I might have only just the Velveeta cheese, which I can get by with if I have to. We have drinks. Oh, guess what? Guess what? I have to check my thing. Quebec.
I said Nelly don't want them up in Canada.
Natalie moved.
Oh,
I mean,
did she?
she's still in Canada, but she moved. Didn't you, Natalie? Are you still here? She might not be. But yeah, if you're just coming in, if you're just coming in, this is what I was working on. What up? I'm not your grandma, but what up? What up, Chuck? Love from Asia. Well, how are you? What part of Asia? Listen, is it still politically incorrect to say the word Oriental? No, I'm being totally serious. Thanks, Jessica. Yeah, I'm planning on being back on live on TikTok. It is what, almost 3:00? Probably around 5. Is it politically incorrect to say Oriental? And I'm being totally serious. I know comments are kind of delayed. No, I was told that it was. That's why I'm... So there was a salad that I made, and we called it Oriental coleslaw because you use the ramen noodles. And I was told by somebody that that is a definite no-no, that you shouldn't say that. Like, why? I don't understand. I mean, isn't it the Orient? Like Murder on the Orient Express? Like, I don't get it. And I'm not trying to be a smartass. I'm not trying to be a dumbass either. I'm just asking. To me, if you're from the Orient or if you're from Asia, it's the same thing. I don't get it. Is that Retta? Hey, Retta. Is that short for Loretta? I guess I'm going to have to go to the Google and figure this out. There's so many phrases. You remember the commercial? Remember that there was a commercial, and I don't even remember what the product was for. But remember the catchphrase, ancient Chinese secret? What the heck was that for? I don't know. I can't keep up with what's correct and what's not correct. I don't see anything derogatory in saying that, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. There was an older lady who did a recipe for that same coleslaw on YouTube, and she actually called it that as well. She called it Oriental salad. And it made me think of that. Is that right? Related to colonialism? What does that mean? Colonialism. So that means it's politically incorrect for you guys to say how many Polacks does it take to screw in a light bulb? Listen, I'm Polish. I don't find that offensive. Why isn't ramen I mean, you know. Ramen salad, yeah. I feel ya. Do you know, but it's like one of those things, if you've been saying it a certain way all your life, like, I don't know. I don't mean any harm when I say it. I'm just genuinely curious. And to be honest, I may never get it. I may never understand it. That's right there with it. What, the ramen? The ramen is right there with it? Ugh, I can't get my drawer to lie flat. Too much shit. There. Nope, now it's not. What the hell? You don't call people Polacks? I'm just saying, people are offended by everything these days. It doesn't bother me. I wonder what I haven't watched many comedians lately. I wonder what they have to talk about since everything is politically incorrect. I love when people can laugh at themselves. It's Polocks, Polak.
Did you see what they were talking about today on the news? They were talking about BMIs.
Body mass index?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were saying it's not, that it's totally wrong. The way they're measuring it or whatever.
I need more
It
context.
shouldn't be. They shouldn't be measuring things the way they are, or something like that.
They shouldn't be measuring your body mass index the way they are measuring it?
Yeah.
Do you think they should measure it by buoyancy instead?
I don't know. They're saying something about it's totally incorrect.
After all these years, they're going to say it's
After all
wrong.
these years, now they're saying it's.
So I might not be fat at all?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
I really? I might be average and everybody else might be too skinny?
Maybe.
That would be pretty ironic.
With it, but that's what I heard something about it this morning. I wasn't following it enough to know exactly what they were saying, but.
I'll probably go back and edit this live and clip it down a little bit. If I pay to see a comedian, I expect it. In general, it's not inspected. Interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it. So if somebody's getting paid, it's okay to say it. But if you're not getting paid, it's not okay to say it. That's interesting.
Can you shout me out?
No.
Nope.
You might have to explain that one more to me, Michael. Well, if I say it like that. Sorry, I don't mean to cause a debate. That's like, Michael, if you see somebody, if you see, like one time I went to the grocery store. Oh, not the dollars. Like this one time I went to the grocery store. Never mind. That doesn't even make any sense. But on the other hand, I went to the grocery store one time and there was this woman. She was a very heavy woman, bigger than I am. She was probably closer to like 400 pounds. And it was summertime. And she had
This one time in band camp?
she had less than Daisy Duke shorts on. Like the seam of the pants disappeared up the buttocks and half of the buttocks were hanging out. And I can't help it, but my eyes were riveted. I was just like, now I believe that you should be able to wear what you want to wear. So maybe this is along the lines of the comedian thing. As in, there's a time and place for everything. And just because you can wear it, or this would probably pertain to some of the things I've done in my videos too. Just because you can wear it doesn't mean that that's an appropriate place to wear it. Does that make sense? Oh, Destiny, you're funny. Hi, Nate. Hey, random girl. So, you're funny. You're funny, Jesus Rose. You should practice what you preach. Hey, Retta. I see you. My mirror cracked under emotional stress. You guys are funny. Are you related to Sally? I think Sally's relatives are coming in. I know. What happened, Michael? JRob didn't eat the last slice. He ate the box too. Rebecca. Well, you can't delete that. Why do people hate? Because they have nothing better to do. They're trying to get a rise out of me. But they don't know that it's fuel for fire. Oh, this is hysterical. That's hysterical. Some of their comments are hysterical. They're algorithm boosters. Oh, I understand that they're algorithm boosters. But really doesn't make any cargo shorts for storage, not for fashion. I wish I could find cargo shorts for storage. Jenny Lou, send me yours. I get winded scrolling on the treadmill. Well, you don't scroll on the treadmill. You stroll on the treadmill. And yes, I would get winded. I should ban them so they're not so annoying. I am from Pennsylvania. A smartwatch begged for mercy. You got to explain that one to me because that one doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna make trolling comments, you at least need to make them make sense. However, I will give you an A+ for punctuation. The chair started praying. I need all the prayers I can get. So Jazzy, if my chair started praying, that would be wonderful.
Glad you think you're funny. So are you.
Was my wrist being big and the watch band not handling it? JRob tied his shoes and burned 800 calories. Well, first of all, JRob is not a him, so. These are really original, though. I appreciate them. My chin count updates like the software versions. Yes, my chin count is at 3. You should see the beard hairs. Although when you and I were together last night, you said they were ticklish, so I think I'm going to leave them. It screamed intern. How can a belt scream internally? And no, I don't wear belts. Bill's brain is asking for a refund on its IQ. My hoodie didn't stretch, it gave up. I love a good hoodie. Matter of fact, I just ordered another one yesterday. Don't worry, Johnny. Your wee gave up the other night, too. It wouldn't stand up straight for anything. Even the blue pill didn't work.
It's so funny. It's so funny they forgot to laugh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Philip, that's hysterical. JRob didn't break a sweat. He flooded the gym. You guys are fucking stupid. JRob is me. Look, I got these things. I'm not a he, although I do have a beard. And Isabel, I do flood. Some people pay extra to see that. I do negotiate with every step. You should see my knees. They're really sore lately. Is a squirter? Jimmy? Jimmy Hoffa, you need an original name. You guys are funny. Ray Charles even said nope when he looked at Isabel. Ray Charles is blind. Oh, hell. I know, right, Sean? I don't know, Bree. They're trying to get me upset, I guess. Hey, Jacob. I look like a discontinued version of Larry Bird. I don't know who Larry Bird is. My hairline is looking for... Oh, Lydia's. I look like my lesbian neighbor. Thank you. You know it. You want to see my butt cheeks clap? How are y'all doing? You're looking at a campground? Yeah, I don't know. I know, Sean, right? Eat cereal out of a mixing bowl? No.
I think it's time to go.
CT man. What color panties? Pickles, I don't wear panties. They do flatten onto floor mats. I love flip-flops. Miss Piggy? Why, thank you. She's a movie star. Sir Jacob, you would know. Lose weight? Why don't you go have a facelift? Oh, I don't like elevators. Thank you. It's the same downstairs. You gave me a like for being a good sport. Well, thanks, Pickles. I like pickles. Are you a sweet pickle or a spicy pickle? JRob went to Subway and they closed. I don't like Subway. They don't have the oh, what the heck was it called? Seafood Sensation? They don't have that anymore. I will, Brooklyn. Probably Mexican goulash. Listen, if you guys are at least gonna troll, can you get the gender straight? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're intelligent. You know what you're typing, unless you're doing text to talk. But I'm pretty sure you're smart. So can you at least get the gender right if you're gonna troll?
Guess you ain't finishing.
Anna, fried food is not my favorite, but thank you. Oh, Brooklyn on TikTok. Okay, Xavier, again, you got to get the gender right. I swear you guys are just using troll comments for dummies and you're forgetting to change the gender.
All they're doing is retyping shit that somebody's already typed for them because they can't type.
Memory foam? Memory foam is too soft. It's too hot. I know. The copy and paste on the troll jokes is intense.
Yeah, it's because they can't type.
Thank you,
They
Sir
gotta read it
Jacob.
from a piece of paper or copy it because they can't do it for themselves.
Chat GPT. Most of them have never had a woman. My last push-up? My last push-up, in fact, was quite a few years ago. You're true. Unless you're talking about the push-up ice cream, which I still haven't had one of those for a while.
She don't wear a push-up bra. They're all natural. Of course, you guys wouldn't know that, though.
Sir Jacob, I am lighthearted and fun. And you can, yeah, I mean, if trolls on a live stream are nothing new to me. Although these ones here, they have some good content. But you haven't seen nothing like what happens over on TikTok. Oh, Jim, I wish I could afford the gym membership. You can join in Just Jokes. Eventually, somebody will block you or mute you or whatever, but that's not on me. I really don't care. Shoot, David Ashley, did I qualify? Because I hear it's hard to qualify. I hear it's hard to qualify for disability. CT, man, I don't think my husband would approve. Ooh, I love burping. Can you burp on command? Like, can you just like burp out of like, can you do that? Can you do that on demand? I mean, seriously. Right? Right? Meal prep sometimes it is. Going to the fridge and going, all right, what the fuck do we have in the fridge today to make for dinner? Or I don't fucking feel like making dinner. Let's see what we have in here and throw something together. You know what I mean? Sometimes meal prep is like hope. I'm hoping I have something in the fridge. The camera overheated? Sometimes my phone does overheat, Oscar.
That is about as lame as it gets.
I know. A snack stash? Does it have good snacks? I do love a good snack. Although, listen, I don't know. I got these last night at the Dollar General. I bought these last night. Good old Cheetos. And the cheddar, the crunchy jalapeno cheddar. Yeah. I like those. I do like original Doritos. Yeah, but we went with the Cheetos last night. That's what we got last night. And then I was showing them earlier that I'm kind of hooked on these Red Hots. JRob walks past salads like they're haunted. What does that mean? JRob sweats thinking about sweating. Nope. Nothing there. Good old secret. Fresh as a baby's butt. Can I be your I can be your sugar mama? I think Daddy Fat Nuts. I don't like fat nuts to start off with. And there's no way in hell I would be your sugar mama. You would be sending me money.
First problem is he doesn't have them nuts.
Add some nacho cheese with the Cheetos? JRob tried intermittent fasting but fast forwarded to dinner. You know, it took me, did I even finish my breakfast sandwich or did I throw it away? It takes me a long time to eat my food. Scuba Steve, how's it going? Welcome to the trolls have entered the chat. Hey, at least trolls, if you're going to come in and troll, could you at least give us a thumbs up? You don't want my money, you just want my food. Yeah, but see, if I feed you, then you are getting my money because it costs me money to prepare the food. You feel me? You're not even bothered one bit. No, it doesn't bother me. I tried to use a bench press and the bench resigned. Do you know what a bench press is? A bench press, a bench press is actually when you lay on your back on a weight bench and you bench press, you lift from your chest up. You know what I mean? That's a bench press. Is opening the chip bag? That's funny. Oh, Ryan, yeah, I was sewing. I was just getting ready to end the live, and then the trolls came marching in. So. I do. Actually, when I wear high heels and the grass is wet outside, I do sink into the earth. Ah, cool, Sean. I am Ryan, but you're not Ryan. You're somebody else, right? Okay, Loopy Tunes. Can you please get the gender straight? The jokes would be funnier if you knew that you were talking to a woman instead of a man. Because when you say he, it really doesn't work. You know what I mean?
He has to use him because he can't use her because it's typed in there. And all he's doing is copying.
Oh, that's right. They're copy and pasting. They're not
copy and
original.
pasting, so they
They're
can't change the him to her because they can't type. See, they gotta just cut and paste, cut, paste, cut,
oh,
paste. Because they're too stupid to type.
oh, I get it. He's the one wearing the high heels. They're funny. Do you go to like troll comments or us or what? Are you I don't think you're a mod. There you go, Phil. I have a sugar daddy that wants to be in here. Sugar daddies are all talk and no action. That's because they can't get it up and they're not really going to send you $5,000 to do whatever. Yes, if they were original, like I know when people are original whenever they're trolling, I get it now. They're just inserting a name and putting a comment. I get it. Sean's looking for a sugar daddy. Yeah. I either get people coming into my DMs on TikTok. Most of my messages come in TikTok. I either get people that want to send me money for no reason, no hanky panky expected. They're just going to send me money and pay my bills or whatever. Nothing in expectation. Or I get people that all they do is message me for money. So. Shawnee Boy does equal a pride parade, and we're all here for it. Right, Shawnee Boy? We love everybody. We even love the trolls. And you would know that. So the only people that we don't like we love everybody. Men, women, straight, gay, lesbian, trans, queer, anything. We love all that. We love you regardless of your race, of your religion, of where you live, how much money you make, what kind of car you drive, what kind of house you live in. We get along with everybody. The only people that we don't get along with is if you prove that you're an asshole, and then you're just an asshole, and we don't like assholes. But other than that, we love everybody. So, we're having Mexican goulash for supper. I mean, it doesn't matter. People are people. Love is love. Yes. Aw, James. James, you know what? I have a feeling that you've never really experienced true love. I have a feeling you've never experienced unconditional love. So, love is love. How many times have I been to jail? Wait, I'll have to look at my prison tattoos and tell you. At least 8. I am going to cook dinner on live, not on YouTube live, though. I don't usually cook on YouTube live. Usually I cook on my TikTok live. You're a lesbian? Congratulations. do it this time? No, because I promised everybody on TikTok I would be live on TikTok. Yeah. I usually do my cooking lives on TikTok. No, I can't F them, just jokes. So I have quite a large following on TikTok. I got this done, Cassie. This is Rich is here. He's in the living room. This is what I got done. I got 1/4 of the inside. This is what I got. Here, I'll show you. So this. Well, this is the same, and this is the same. They're all the same. They're just turned a different way. Don't even get me started on that ass hat. I'll never be able to look at baby oil the same way. Disgusting. Remember we kissed at the bar? No, Leahy, I don't. You and I kissed at the bar? Must not have been too memorable. Or I would have...
Don't you remember him kissing your ass?
No, I don't remember kissing him. It must not have been a memorable
He
kiss.
was all over your ass. He loved licking the shit out of you.
Tossed salad?
Yeah.
Leahy, you had tossed salad last night?
Tossed salad like you wouldn't believe. I had to bitch slap him a couple times just to get him to stop.
Tossed salad. I kissed the Leahy and I liked it. No, it wasn't memorable. I don't remember it. Did you use too much tongue? Because I don't like a lot of tongue. It was a good one too, Michael, with extra dressing. Because I haven't had a shower for about 5 days. You know, when I first came to, when I first did my first couple of lives on YouTube, I thought YouTube was nothing like what happened over on TikTok. And I soon learned that, yeah. Hey, Amanda. There was extra dressing, Michael. It was extra funky down there. Salmon in the front and skunkweed in the back. No, not for Leahy.
It was a little pomunda.
Leahy likes it
It
dirty.
was a little pomunda, Michael.
I have a feeling I'm going to have to demonetize this live. Or they're going to demonetize it for me. All right, I am going to hop off because I won't be able to get back on the other place to go live if I don't have a little bit of downtime, since I was live pretty much all day today. So it's been fun. It's been fun chatting with you. Even the trolls, thank you for coming in and boosting the algorithm. I hope at least if you came in and gave a troll comment that you tap the like. But if you're a troll, please don't subscribe. No, I don't really care. You'd like to see me drunk? I'm a happy drunk.
Good luck with that.
It is 3:32 p.m. They just got jokes. Well, I'd be funnier if they actually had funnier comments. I am trying to hold myself back, though. Like this. I don't like, how do you make a funny clap back to that? It just, that makes absolute no sense. You know what I mean? Caitlin, we haven't had stuffed peppers for a long time. I gotta go get my Selena playlist ready for all the people that'll be offended because we're calling it Mexican goulash. How do you go live? Amy, you have to get verified by YouTube. You have to go through the steps to get verified. And then they make you wait at least 24 hours before you go live once they verify you. I don't remember the exact steps, but I do remember having to get verified. No more ice cream for me? Aw, that would be a sad day. Stuffed peppers with lamb. I don't think I've ever had lamb. Amy, if you go to the Google, or if you back out of this live and search YouTube on how to go live, I'm sure there are videos out there that explain it. I'm rather new to YouTube. I'm rather new to YouTube. And then going live on TikTok, it took me a while to get that figured out. But I think I have pretty much have that. I have pretty much have that figured out. So, have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining the live. I'm probably going to hold this live for review for myself. And I don't know if I'm going to upload it. The secret is, you put cheese in your stuffed peppers? You tried to see what my channel was about and couldn't see anything? Aw, I'm sorry. The painting in the back? Oh, that's an old picture from Home Interiors. Yes, Tori. I hope you got your cards finished. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Kimberly. Thanks, nap time. Nice. Thanks for all the mods. The chat's been interesting. But I may go back and edit this live down just to show more of the quilting, so. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, you put cheese on top, probably. I gotcha. I have seen stuffed peppers where they put cheese on top. I've never made them like that myself. Yep. See you over on the TT, Mary, if you're not busy. Keep working on that, keep working on your quilt. All right. Catch you later. Thanks, everybody.